Okay guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. So coming from the old patio, today we're going to be talking about my 10 habits to hold 10% body fat, or 10 habits to stay lean year round. This is a topic I've always wanted to go over. I've been able to stay relatively lean for some time now. I've kind of made it part of my lifestyle, and I've made it my mission to kind of help as many people as possible. So I'm just going to give you a quick physique check of how I look. This is pretty much how I look all the time, and the way I manage it I'm going to go over in this video through various ways that have helped me over the years. But this is the look front, side and back. Hopefully you can see that I'm coming from a place of experience and I'm not just talking out of my bum. So habit number one is going to be tracking your body weight. Now this can be a touchy subject for a lot of people, especially women. Some people don't like to track their weight, but by knowing my weight, so I wake up, I weigh myself every morning, it just sets me up for the day. Now of course we have fluctuations on the scales, but I kind of know my weight, which is a good weight for me, and I know when I'm heavy. I'm sure you watching this, you have your current weight right now, you know when you're creeping up and it kind of sets you off, and you know when you're coming down and it makes you feel good. Always know your weight. I recommend tracking 3 things all the time, which is your weight, your steps and your protein intake. These are 3 things I never really miss on, and if I wake up and I'm trying to stay lean, I know where my body weight needs to be. And like I said, if it's up, I'll pull the trigger and make sure I drop my calories or get some extra cardio in that day or that week to bring things back to normal. Habit number 2 is going to be skipping breakfast, or you can call it fasting. Now we all know that staying lean requires discipline around your calories or your output, and you've heard me say it before, but by skipping breakfast I'm able to keep my calories down a lot easier. The first thing I'll do in the morning is I'll wake up, I will hydrate before I caffeinate. So it'll be water in the morning with some electrolytes, wait a little bit of time, get myself out and about for a walk or whatever, and then I'll have a black coffee. I'm not flooding these coffees with milks and lattes and frappuccinos. It's a black coffee, I'm already hydrated, and I go about my day. I know that if I can wait 3, 4, even 5 hours before eating, I pretty much set myself up for success. We've all been there when you have a huge breakfast at 7 o'clock in the morning and you're hungry by 9 o'clock. You're 1,000 calories in. It's an uphill battle. Okay, push meal 1 back as far as possible, and black coffee is your best friend when trying to stay lean. Okay, habit number 3 is going to be cardio year round. Yes, year round. Don't do 20 minutes of cardio just when you want to try and lose fat and then you go into a bulk and you don't do cardio. You want to do cardio as often as possible for a whole range of benefits, not just staying lean. Hey, I do 20 to 30 minutes of cardio pretty much every day. I'll either choose between the Stairmaster, I'll do intervals on a rowing machine, I'll do an incline walk if I'm very sore, or another big one as well that people sleep on is making cardio fun. It doesn't have to be. The reason why I go on the Stairmaster is because I can get a lot of work done and reply to a lot of clients. But you might be someone who can get some work emails done, but you know, sport as well. I play football an hour on a Wednesday, and for me that is interval sprints, you know, for a whole hour, and it's fun. I don't sit there thinking, God, I've got to go and do my cardio this Wednesday evening. So don't forget to make cardio fun. You'll be surprised. 20 minutes on a Stairmaster is hard. 60 minutes of football or, you know, netball, whatever it is you're doing, is fun. You don't think of it as cardio. So keep your cardio fun and keep it in consistently. It will help you stay lean. Habit number 4, pretty obvious one, I hope, from looking at me. Weight training is key, and it takes priority over everything. There is no 10% body fat, lean round physique without weight training, okay? You can be skinny and not have much fat, but if you want to have a lean physique, male or female, you have to base your week around resistance training. I've gone into this in many different videos on the best training plan, 3-day plans, 4-day plans, you know, should you strength train? I've gone into that, so I'm not going to go into that now. But if you are not prioritizing your strength training and you are prioritizing cardio, you will be skinny. Once you lose all this body fat, you will not look good. It's about building a lean physique, not just having a skinny body. Weight train is priority. So my 5th habit to 10% body fat, which is gonna, probably a lot of people won't agree with this, is I eat at maintenance calories pretty much all year. I do not sit in a calorie deficit. Everyone thinks that to be lean, you have to completely starve yourself, run yourself into the ground with activity. This isn't the case. You go through different spells in the year where I might do 6 to 8 weeks where I do sit in that deficit, maybe twice a year. But once I'm at a body fat that I'm happy with, like now, I can now bring my calories calories up to maintenance and enjoy my life. It's when people, spill out of a diet and they go into a surplus, or they go on holiday, they don't train. When you're consistent with your training, your cardio, your steps, and you're at a body fat that you're happy with, by bringing yourself up to maintenance calories, which can be a 500 or 600 calorie increase for most people, life is a lot easier. You'll be able to stay there. I always say to my clients, push your output so you can keep your calories high. If you're doing hardly any steps, you only train a couple times a week, you don't do cardio, and you want to be lean, because your output isn't high enough, you're going to have to diet really, really hard, and it just isn't sustainable. Because of my, you might say I'm a bit obsessive with this 30 minutes of cardio a day, but it allows me to eat 2,800 calories a day, and I can easily maintain this look. So something to think about. Okay, habit number 6, guys, is cheat meals. Again, I've just spoken about maintenance calories. Fit your cheat meals in. Do not eat out of a Tupperware at home and not go out for dinner with your partner because you're trying to stay lean. I still go for dinners out. I just track it into my day. For example, let's say I wanted to go for a cheat meal tonight with my girlfriend. What I will do is I will skip breakfast. I'll make sure, like I've just said, I play football on Wednesdays, okay? A big output day, maybe Wednesday is the day where I'll have a cheat meal where I can go for a big dinner and enjoy myself. It refreshes the mind, it keeps me happy, and it makes me feel like I'm living a normal life. And those calories are utilized and put to good use. Very, very straightforward. Do not starve yourself and only eat chicken and broccoli. It doesn't have to be that way. Habit number 7, probably the most important part of this whole video, is sleep routine, okay? I'm very strict. Maybe it's because I'm getting a bit older now. I'm very strict with my sleep. Back in the day, I'd go to bed super late, wake up whenever. Now I go to bed pretty much at the same time every day, and I wake up pretty much at the same time every day. So I have a very solid sleep routine of about 7 to 8 hours. If you have a bad night of sleep, let's say you go out on a big night out with your friends and you're sleep deprived, you'll feel so much hungrier. Okay, we have ghrelin and leptin, the hunger hormones, which kind of get out of whack when we're tired. You'll feel hungrier, you're more likely to binge, you don't feel as full when you eat, you're less likely to train, and we just tend to make bad decisions. So get your sleep routine locked in and you'll find getting lean so much easier. You'll also recover better from your workouts. You'll burn more body fat, okay? We have to get our sleep locked down to look good all the time and to feel good all the time. So this leads me nicely into habit number 8. Again, the most boring guy in the world, but this is the route I chose to go down. Alcohol ruins everything, okay? It ruins your sleep. It ruins training performance. It ruins MPS, muscle protein synthesis, where you're building muscle. It ruins your eating habits. It ruins your mood. It ruins your skin, your gut health. There are no benefits to getting hammered on weekends. Empty calories as well, 7 calories per gram. If you're somebody that wants to stay lean year round, I would recommend trying to keep alcohol to a minimum. You may have these people in their, 18, 19-year-olds who look good all the time, that can drink every week. But as you get into your late 20s, 30s and 40s, these nights out destroy your week. So drink with caution. Obviously, I'm not sitting here saying never ever have a good time again. I still drink in moderation at birthdays or big nights where it's something to celebrate. But again, it ruins my week. And if you're watching this video and you're not very lean and you're not happy with your physique and you're drinking all the time, it's something to think about. Habit number 9, and this was a very big one for me, is your environment is key. So as you can see, I live in Dubai, and going back to my last video, I used to live in the UK where all of my friends would go out and drink. Everyone did drugs every weekend. It was normal to eat whatever you want. Nobody really looked after themselves. And I knew kind of this lifestyle I wanted to live. And if you're going to be a coach like I am, and you spend your life helping people get in shape, you need to lead from the front. And for me, moving to a place like Dubai where I'm in the sun, I'm very active, I enjoy my training, I'm surrounded by people that train all the time. All of my friends train, we do cardio together, we go for walks together, we eat healthy, we all look good. That's my environment that I decided to kind of put myself into, and it's helped my physique, it's helped my business, it's helped my happiness. So your environment is key. If all of your friends get smashed all the time, you're going to find, as you go down this journey of kind of self-improvement and trying to stay lean and look good, you might end up kind of moving away from these people, and that's okay. Your environment is key, your partner is key. So again, if you've got a girlfriend or a boyfriend who's a fucking pig and eats all the time and gets smashed all the time, again, you'll kind of create distance as you go down this route. But a good partner will stick with you and understand and hopefully get on board with you. And the last habit, again, a very important one, which kind of ties everything together, is you need to enjoy your routine. If you hate weight training, okay, and you absolutely hate cardio, then you're just not the person that's going to walk around super lean all year round. Find something you enjoy. Maybe you like to play, maybe you love to run and you don't really like weight training, but you like doing classes. and that's fine. Do what you enjoy. I like to train with weights. I like to do cardio with my friends. I like to look a certain way all the time, but this is something I enjoy. If I love making videos. If I absolutely hated making videos, hated training, I just wouldn't do it. It's not for everyone. Make sure you're enjoying your routine, because the key to staying in shape all the time is to be consistent with all of the things I've just said. And if you absolutely hate it and you've got to really give everything you've got just to have a good week on track, then you need to find a different way of doing this, because it obviously isn't for you and you're going to end up falling off. I don't wake up and think, oh my God, I need to film videos. I need to go and train with all my friends. I need to go and walk in the sun and do some cardio. I love it. So it's very easy for me to stick to it. You need to find a routine that you enjoy, because that's the only way you're going to stay consistent long term. All right, guys, thank you for listening to my little ramble about how to stay in shape. If you like these style of videos, please like it and subscribe. If you want me to make a video on training, food, anything you can think of, leave a comment in the section below and I will make videos. So I've got nothing else to do but film and train.